Jack, we were just saying there that was a very good game considering it was 0-0. It was full of action.
Yeah, I think we had plenty of chances and they had one on the break in the first half. But for a pre-season game, I think the quality and the tempo, just like what's gonna happen in the season. There was tackles flying in, so Mel's got booked. But yeah, it was a decent standard. Everyone was up for it, if you know what I mean. So yeah.
Standard, that's the key word, isn't it? You guys have set yourself a standard from the minute you came back. No repeat of last season, let's get on with it.
Yeah, I think comparing yourself to last year, I think we are a lot fitter, a lot stronger. There's a lot more positivity in the camp, especially going into next Saturday. Even though we've just drawn 0-0 in the change room there, it's all well done, well done. Obviously we've just been away, and we've come back, and it's been a great week away. Everyone's together really. It's looking forward to the season. Yeah.
I've just been talking to the boss about the shape. It looks like a shape that all of the boys are buying into and are comfortable with.
Yeah, it feels really solid at the back. Obviously I played 90 on Tuesday against Livingston, and I know we got beat 1-0, but I think they only had one shot in the first 80 minutes and it was one of them. It does feel a lot solid with the back three we've got in the midfield too, and then there's even Corey to come on, and there's plenty of other players that can do a job, just slide in nicely, so yeah.
And that wing back role, I know you enjoy it anyway, but it's given you licence, isn't it, to get up there?
Yeah, it's hard work. I know Gibbo said when he came off it's a lot harder than playing in the middle or playing normal wing, but obviously I should have scored a lot more goals last year, and I've had chances already in pre-season, so hopefully I'll bring that to my game, but it's just getting up and down, getting plenty of crosses in, trying to supply for the others.
It's assists as well, isn't it? You've just touched on it there. It's not just getting the goals, that's brilliant, but it's been there as part of a build-up as well.
Yeah, the gaffer keeps telling me to get in at the back stick. I can hear him screaming on the sideline, and obviously you've got to get in there to score, but it's the same with crossing the ball. You've got to get up there to get the crossing, so and then got to run back to keep it out, so it's just doing both.
It's about distances covered and things like that during pre-season. You can tell, Jack, you're still sweating now after your shower, but it seems to be something that you're all enjoying and buying into.
Yeah, I think the first 3-4 weeks were really tough. It's the toughest I've done so far in a pre-season, but obviously I feel now going into the season we are a lot fitter than what we were last year.
What is it about the spirit? You can see it there. You've got Dennis and Feeney behind you trying to put you off. What is it about this group that's bringing that together?
Yeah, I've just done 4 nights in a room with Dano, so fucking plenty of that. But yeah, it's like everyone's going to work for each other, and if one person doesn't get there, then somebody else will. So yeah.
The way the team are playing at the moment, and it is pre-season, Jack, but it must be the confidence must be there about the season ahead.
Yeah, obviously going into, I know it's only been 0-0 here and it was 1-0 Tuesday, but going into Saturday there was a good vibe around, and we know we are a strong side. We've got a good 11 and plenty to come off the bench, so looking into the season we should be doing alright. Yeah.
Last season it was horrible. I've got to ask you about it. What was it like to go through that spell where things just wouldn't go right, and then Paul comes in and it all changes?
Yeah, it was weird. Obviously after the Swindon game, I know there was still a few games left, but we were down there. And it was a bit grim. Even coming into training, it was like back into training, and then it was at 6 out of 7, and it's just totally changed the way everyone was thinking about going into the games at Saturday, and it's taken that into this year.
I was going to say that must help, the fact that there is there is that feeling that you brought from the back of the season. I mean, it's a cliche to say you can take it into this year, but it feels like we are.
Yeah, we definitely are. So what was the question?
I can't even remember myself. Yeah, taking that feeling into this year.
Yeah, obviously we've just been away and everyone's been around each other for five days, and you're living with each other basically, and it's not like you're getting sick of each other. It's still, everyone's having good crack and whatnot, and it's just that team bond really. We had a psychologist come in on Thursday, and we spoke about what we want to do this season and how we're going to do that mentally, and then you can see it today. Everyone's working for each other, and it's just what happens is just playing as a team really.
And again, you mentioned this, there's competition for places. You're not guaranteed to start on Saturday, are you?
No, 100%. Obviously you can be trying, you don't know, you can be trying out different shapes, different ways to play, and you've got to fit into the way you want you to play and do the job. He's screaming at me to get up and down, so that's all I'm trying to do, but we have got depth, and there's plenty of people that can step in. And
this is a ground safety announcement. We are now out of match day mode.
We're out of match day mode apparently, yeah, cheers for that. And then in terms of next Saturday, if we can get off to a winning start in front of those fans, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, 100%. Hopefully there'll be a big crowd on. Obviously we've seen last year especially when the gaffer came in, crowds lifted even away from home. There was plenty of travelling all over the place. So I'm Preston, so it's not that far, and then you think it's an extra hour and a half to Carlisle. So the support, especially under Simo, has been great. Obviously a big crowd, and hopefully we get off to a winning start.
Did you feel the difference, Jack, from how it was, the low points with tennis balls coming on the pitch and things like that, to how it is now and the anticipation that we're feeling from that same group of fans?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, when we were down there, everyone just we still wanted the fans to get behind us. I know we got booed off a few times and whatnot, but obviously we were down there and we weren't doing great. But obviously since you could keep looking over there because he is there, but since he came in, crowds have been much better, and it definitely does help when they are behind you. If you go a goal behind, it's just getting back in the game and not feeling like you're going to get beat. You can go and win.
It's that ridiculous question to end with, Jack. What are your aims for this season on a personal level?
I want to play as many games as possible, and then we want to go up. So we spoke to the psychologist on Thursday, and it was pretty much, he went around the room, everyone said we want to go up, why can't we go up? I think we've got a good enough squad to go up, and it's just, why can't it be us really?
Jack, thanks for your time.